did it. It's so good. You did that thing right there that I like that right there.
All right. All right, good people.
Welcome back
to the
podcast about nothing.
About everything.
About everything and
nothing at all. This is the Cause I'm Grown podcast, and first off, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who listened and or watched.
Yeah, man. Y'all really
our first pilot episode thingy.
Yeah. A lot of people tapped in or tuned in, especially like
the Instagram folks.
And especially the Instagram folks anticipating the next episode. Let's start with the highs and lows, like
since the last
episode, for real.
Okay, highs and lows. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
Lows is the bank account. I will say is one of the lows. You know, because I'm grown, I got to. You know, I'm not getting as many Christmas gifts as I used to.
Right.
So, like, not as many gift cards. So I'm paying, and I'm buying all my friends' gifts, so I'm paying out of my pocket. So, like, I'm a little broke for maybe the first month of the new year.
Gotcha.
But I think it's okay to be broke sometimes. Tell you to sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down. Them bills will humble you real quick.
Really quickly.
You think you got enough to pay for some Del Taco?
And then Apple Music takes $9.99 out of your account.
$9.99. If you a student, it'll take $4.99. But that $4.99 was just enough.
I haven't had a student account. My student account expired.
Well, I should just tap in with mine. I don't know how mine's looking for real.
You better check.
Should might have took the $9.99, girl. You try to buy Del Taco.
And
you can't buy the Del Taco.
Can't buy the Del Taco. But highs, I mean, Christmas and New Year's.
How was your Christmas and how was your New Year's?
My Christmas was so good, and my New Year's was good too. Christmas, I got some cool gifts. I got an Appa hat.
Yes, cute as fuck.
That was awesome. That was definitely one of the highlights. Mm-hmm. A lot of cool gifts, and I like the gifts that I got for people.
Yeah, for sure.
I got some decent gifts, I think, this year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So highs and lows for you.
Highs and lows.
Miss Cynthia.
I think I'm gonna start. I don't know. A high for sure was going to spend New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have this tradition, like every Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
After the church service, I would go to my stepmom's house and like I'd be out with all my step siblings and shit, and like we play games and stuff. And I never really appreciated it. Well, I always appreciated it,
Mm-hmm.
but this year I appreciated it 10 times more.
Yeah.
Because it's like now I'm taking these moments. I feel like before I was taking those moments for granted. Now I'm like holding on to them. I'm 6 years in with them as being like my step siblings.
Yeah.
But I feel like this year I was the closest, or I've been the closest with them since, I first met them.
That's good.
Yeah, that was definitely a high. A low for me, honestly, bro. Yeah, that Christmas shit. You feel me? Like, spending the money. Taking the time. That was probably, yeah. Like, I made everybody Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
And, like, that took a lot of... I didn't plan it out correctly. I thought I had more time. I was trying to do everybody, like, a customized fucking motherfucking saucer. These bitches right here, right? And it was Christmas Day.
It was Christmas Day.
6 p.m. when I finished, to be exact. And, yeah. So that was... It was cool giving the gifts. That was an high.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, definitely my time management skills were not up to par for this Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. overall, I had a decent year. Or decent holiday season.
Holiday season.
For sure.
Okay. Yes. Well, that's good. That's awesome. We should get into these questions that you guys actually asked us.
Actually, for real.
We have them on note cards.
They're great questions, by the way. It ain't just like no bullshit like, hey, what's your favorite color? You feel me?
Right.
I'm like, damn, like made me think about my life.
Yes, and then some of them were like really good, like just like buzz questions, like you know, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about that? And that's cool.
Question number 1 is from @Summonex3300. And the question is, when was the last time you tried something new?
I think skateboarding. I mean, we try something new all the time. There are always new things going on, but skateboarding. We started skating like this spring.
It was
or was it summer?
It was the summer. It was 4th of July.
It was 4th of July. Yes. So much fun.
Girl, yes. That's when I fucked my ankles up. Both of them. I fucked both of them.
We was just the whole night just.
We skated at least like a mile.
And one girl, that whole day we might have done a 5K.
This question
is
from @_K Carmel, and Carmel is spelled with a K. This question is, what turns you on?
What turns you on? I think we started to talk about this a little before. When you're good when somebody is very talented in their field.
God. Very talented.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be the field that you're in.
When you're good at something. When someone's good at something.
Yeah.
And when they're doing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a field. It could be like something really like small.
Something so
but
small.
when you're doing it and you're good at it and you're focused on it, like, and you're in your zone.
Yeah.
That's why you need to finish watching Soul. That's why you need to finish. Anyway.
I remember. Okay. We're going to get to that.
We'll get to that. But yeah, I think that's something that is a turn on.
Yeah, for sure. When you're good, it is cooking, whatever, man.
A sport.
Talent that you have. Girl.
Musician.
Yeah. But something that, I mean, yeah, that's really about, I like quality time. If you put the time into me,
I like quality time too, I will say. Physical touch. I like physical touch. Physical touch
in a where to place it?
Anywhere.
You said, This question is actually, I didn't write who it was from.
You didn't write who it was from. What did it say? Maybe I can remember.
Survival tips through 2021.
Yvette.
Okay.
Yvette, my friend Yvette from the Philippines asked that. We'll put her tag too, even though you.
Man, I don't even remember.
That's okay. Yvette
it's
from
on
the
screen.
Philippines. She asked what? Survival tips through 2021? Remember what I said before. None of this is real.
Remember that
because you need to build character. You need to build skills and things that you love to do with yourself. Mm-hmm. Because if everything else goes away, you don't be sitting with like, what can I do? Nothing.
Because you didn't put the time and effort into
yourself. That's important. My mom said something to me the other day. Mm-hmm. And she was like, don't feel bad when you spend a day doing nothing. If you're living and breathing, that's something. Like, that's life. Life isn't all these things we do, these things we accumulate. That's not life. Life is this.
Literally.
So if you're chilling, as long as you're bringing air into these lungs, you're nourishing your life. Like,
mm-hmm.
So you should never beat yourself up about that.
Yeah.
And when she said that, I was like, girl, I ain't never leaving my room again.
You said nothing but a word.
You said you don't got to tell me 2 times. You do not have to tell me twice.
That was amazing. I love Marquette's mom and like parents. Your parents. Oh my God, they're so wise.
They are. I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I get it. Y'all are evolved.
But no, it's so good because it's like they're blessing you in so many ways with all this knowledge and shit like that, and applying it, and like, and you're spewing it out into the world. That shit is so heat, bro. Like, I fucking love it.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just like all those other people who just repeat what their parents told them.
Well, I mean, we are our parents' children.
We are our parents' children.
So what else are we supposed to do? We take those lessons that we learned, even the lessons that they necessarily didn't teach us.
But we had to learn from dealing with them.
Yeah.
Because we do deal with them.
We be dealing.
Like,
damn, oh, shit.
They think they got to deal with us. We be dealing with them.
He said, shit, I got to deal with my mama.
Right. They be wanting stuff from us. Like, we are not helpless out here.
We're trying.
We are in the middle of the sea without a life coat. Life jacket?
Shout out all the parents, Shout out all the parents. Shout out all the people who became parents. Shout out the kids.
Shout out the kids, man. Shout out the kids. Because Lord knows they need the helping hand.
I put my prayers to you. All right.
It's my turn. Yeah?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. This question is from @YorubaSkate. Yoruba. How do you feel about what music is doing for our generation in today's time? I feel like it depends on who you ask and depends on what crowd, what genres.
Definitely.
Because I feel like on one hand, I feel like the music is sort of for a certain demographic of our generation is becoming mind-numbing. Mm-hmm. And our friend Tom actually has used that word before. A few times in a lot of different situations, mind-numbing.
Yeah.
And I do think that to a degree there is a lot of music that can become mind-numbing for a certain demographic of people. But I think on another hand, when there's people like us and the group and the people we surround ourselves with, there's so much music out there. Yeah.
But it's learning to like appreciate those different genres of music for whatever you're feeling at the fucking moment, at the time. Like, there doesn't... For me, my playlist can go from Susanna Baca, who is, oh my God, she's an amazing singer. She's from the Dominican Republic, but she's African.
Okay.
So it's like, of course, like, whatever. I don't know. But her music genre is Afro-Latina.
Got you. Okay,
so it's like, it'll go from that, and then I can go to Playboi Carti. I can go from Playboi Carti back to a motherfucking Frank Ocean song, or Kirk Franklin song.
Or Sinatra Frank. Sinatra, comma, Frank. You know what I'm saying?
Any other Frank.
It can go, I feel like the way, we were talking about this before, about how, how you listen to music is definitely plays into the type of music you end up listening to. Like, are you someone who... is moved by lyrics. A lot of music you listen to is going to be a lot more lyrically based. Are you moved by bass lines and rhythm sections? You're going to listen to a lot of more rhythmic based music. You know what I mean? So I just think for people who think that way about music, who don't just listen to it for the sake of listening to it, they are moved by it. I think that music now is probably better than it's ever been. I feel like I recently have had a few situations in which, like, just to keep it general, like, people would overstep boundaries with me in terms of them feeling entitled to my time. So, and I feel like at least for the relationships, the specific relationships I'm talking about, I felt it was more productive to, instead of confronting it verbally, show by example what I'm going to allow.
Right.
Like, and show by example what I'm going to participate in. So, like, if someone says to me, hey, can you do this for me today? The answer will be no.
Right.
Because unless it's like, but if it's like you're requiring my, like, a significant portion of my time of my day or a significant amount of work ethic, I need to know ahead of time. You can't say, hey, can you do this for me today, tomorrow? You need to at least give me a couple days to a week. And instead of, like, being like, hey, can you, I'm just like, you know what? My fault for accepting this time. I can't do it. Next time I just need to be like, no, you should have hit me up before, ahead of time. If you hit me up ahead of time, I got you if I can. But if I can't, also understand you're not entitled to my time. Exactly. I don't owe you anything unless you're paying me.
And that's another thing too. We need the coin.
We do need the coin.
We're counting coins
this
year.
We are counting coins this year because unless you want the coins to count you, because they will. They will.
Yeah. I feel like my boundaries for setting boundaries for other people is something similar to yours as well. I feel like not letting people have that sense of entitlement to me or
to your time,
to me or my time.
Your time, yes.
And it's like, I feel like I'm such a nice person, and I feel like sometimes I'm like, whoa, man, I guess that they have nobody else, I just, oh my god,
right?
I guess I gotta do it. And it's like, no, my nigga, stop.
Because if you're doing something out of the energy of
somebody else,
of feeling obligated to,
then you don't want to do it.
Then it's not fair to you or that person anyway.
It's the energy behind it.
Yeah.
It won't be genuine.
It won't be genuine, and then y'all both not happy and.
Right. Yeah. Also, I feel like another boundary would be like, I wouldn't even say this is a boundary, but like, I feel like, well, yeah, stating my boundaries, stating what I am initially looking for out of something.
With anyone at any given situation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stating my intentions with them, and if they cannot agree upon those, then
being stern.
Right. Just being stern about keeping the boundaries that are set. I feel like that's a boundary. That is important. And I feel like I tend to sometimes like just be too nice, and
give them an inch.
I'd be like, and then they take a fucking mile.
Yeah, right.
And we don't want that this year.
We don't want that this year. We don't have time.
Because I've wasted too much time on being too nice. Too many opportunities were not taken because of my niceness.
And you know what? That's okay, but not no more.
Not no more.
Gotta get out of that.
Gotta get out of that.
That's our new saying.
Gotta get out of that.
And we gotta try to fit it in every episode because we all got something we gotta get out of.
There's a moment in your life when you know you gotta get out of that.
You gotta get out of that.
And you know it. We don't even gotta say it to you.
You know, you get it.
We ain't gonna get no examples.
And if you don't get it now, you will.
You gonna be watching this video and like, oh.
You gonna be like, I don't get it. And then it's gonna be 2 years from now. You'll be like, oh, I gotta get out of this. And you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta get out of this. You'll be like, they were right.
You gotta get out of that. I'm still in it.
But hey, we know. That's the first. We were saying that too, I think. Were we? I don't know. But like, once you know you gotta get out of something, that's half the battle right there.
Half the battle.
Because how you gonna get out of something you don't know you in?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Wake up. None of this is real.
If you're in a pattern, get out the pattern right now.
Like, if every day you go to Starbucks at 10 a.m., you know what? Go at wake up a little earlier and go at 9 tomorrow morning.
See how much you get done. Because you got out of that.
Because you get out of that. Don't, you can fight against the monotony of life. You know what I mean?
Mundane.
The mundane. Or, you know what I mean? Or life isn't really monotonous or mundane, but society. I'm telling you, y'all gotta get out of that.
Get out of that. Get out of that right now.
That's what this podcast should be.
Get out of that.
Get out of that podcast.
Get out of that. Gotta get out of that.
Gotta get out of that.
Shit, I wanted them, like when you press
sounds.
the button. Gotta get out of that.
Somebody get us a sound.
A soundboard.
I'll call Joe.
But yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, those are the boundaries.
Those are the boundaries. I feel like
you stay stern in the
Oh.
motherfuckers.
I wish I had this thought about boundaries in high school because or how I feel about just like show by example what you're gonna. It's a Cardi B line. A nigga only gonna do what you allow, but that's not just niggas. That's everybody.
Oh, that
People,
was yeah.
Cardi B
Yeah.
and in the song with Kehlani.
Yeah.
And it's everybody. People are only going to do what you allow them to do to you. And that's not even on everybody's out to get you. People do what works for them.
If you respect yourself,
Mm-hmm.
people will respect you.
And that's not saying if you fall into an abusive or toxic relationship with someone that it's your fault, but you gotta get out of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out of that, and
you know that there is more for you. You
Yes.
know that what the situation you're in right now is not doing it for you.
yes, and that's not saying it's easy either.
It's not.
But it's saying that you gotta get out of it, and you can, you will.
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. People, when you fight back,
motherfuckers gon' know.
They gonna know.
They gonna know at the end of the day, you know. But
I feel like we're getting to the point where we're not saying shit.
you say just let motherfuckers be on the phone and be like, alright, not yet, alright.
Yeah, because I mean.
Because at the end of it, like they said, the other day I was at the store and he said the same thing.
They did.
So. Yeah. But,
anyways.
Today's podcast topic
was basically boundaries.
And
let us know in the DMs. Let us know under any posts. What are some boundaries that you want to set, are setting, or maybe wish you had set in the past? Let us know. Because we all can learn from each other.
Definitely, and that's what I appreciate about this community, this platform, this community that we're in. I would say just the people we've met over this past year definitely have been angels. And that's not even on no corny shit, but all of us play a part. We're all characters in every.
We are all characters
in different parts of our lives, and we all play a part. I've learned lessons from Marquette. I've learned lessons from Shay. I've learned lessons from Jam. I've learned lessons from myself. Just going through, especially myself. Learned so much about myself this year, and I was able to. I'm pretty sure Marquette learned some shit. Marquette probably learned some shit, and she's like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that one.
I mean, yeah, a whole bunch of type of stuff, just from everybody, learning stuff from everyone, especially the people who stayed longer. Who had some stick-to-itiveness in my life. Stick-to-itiveness. And yes, that's what I got to say.
So, long story short, you gotta get out of that.
Set some boundaries. Or if you got to a point where it's time to lift some boundaries.
Reevaluate.
Reevaluate some boundaries. tell us about that too. I would just like to say again, thank you to anybody who listened to this today.
Yes.
Because Lord knows we're all grown, and it's not easy, and sometimes you just want to talk about it or listen about it.
Mm-hmm. And just know that you're not the only motherfucker going through the bullshit.
You're not the only one.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
Adulting or just the world?
Girl, all that shit.
All of it, yeah.
But it's crazy how much we are similar. Like, the young adults are going through the exact same thing.
It's all different, but it's all the same.
Yeah.
We're all confused.
Oh my God.
We don't know what it is.
We don't got it.
We don't got it.
We
don't got it. But because we grown, we gotta get it and then get out of it.
And get out of that. Get out of that.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Get out of that.
Get out of that too. Anyways.
So this is the time, this is the section, and this is a segment.
This is our segment where we
plug. What are we gonna plug?
Our weekly, our bi-weekly obsession. So, you guys, we are gonna be posting every other week. On generally Fridays, but hey, if we pop up on another day, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. We're still, making it up as we go, honestly. But
because we're grown.
Because we're grown, and that's what you gotta do.
Life be getting in the way.
You gotta make it up as you go. Play it by ear. Take it step by step. How you eat elephant? One bite at a time. So, everybody has bi-weekly obsessions. So, we're gonna have this segment for sharing ours with you.
I've also been obsessed with Caleb. That video.
One more time.
I don't even know.
Should we play it one more time, or is that too much?
I don't give a fuck.
I can edit it out.
I don't
if it's
care.
Too much.
Caleb, I don't know. Maybe this is just weird, but nigga, your voice is amazing.
It's amazing.
I don't know what else to say.
Take me to the river. I wanna go. Take me to the river.
That was very good. Again, very tasteful.
Your choices.
The choices you make set you apart.
Who do that?
Caleb. Anyways. Thank you again, everybody, for watching, for listening, whatever you're doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again for tuning into this episode of the 'Cause I'm Grown podcast.
The podcast about everything and
nothing at all. We will see you guys next time. Don't forget to, let us know. You guys have us on Instagram. It'll be
DMs
around.
Whatever.
DM us. What do you want to see from us? Videos you want to see from us?
Yeah, and we'll have. I think we'll have weekly shit like where we ask questions, like
yeah.
Story,
stuff like that.
Opinions. We'll definitely be like, oh, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah, because, this is a collective thing. We doing this with y'all.
We are. We literally are. We're doing this together.
Yes.
We love you guys. And have a happy new year.
Happy New Year. For old acquaintance be forgot and never run to